This video is about removing people from photographs, such as this one of the Natural History Museum in London. The demo uses Photoshop CS5, but the menu items are the same with Photoshop CC. Let's look at the before and after picture. This is the before picture, where there are many people basically milling around. Next, after processing, we see the after picture, which is much cleaner after the process has been used. So the first step in the process is we need to take 12 to 20 pictures from the same position, taken about 15 to 20 seconds apart. They should preferably be with a tripod, but as in this case, when this was not possible due to the number of people around me, I put the camera on a wall overlooking the hall and triggered the shutter with a remote shutter release. So let's take a look at the pictures which were taken. So let's put these into a separate folder, and as we can see, a lot of people around, and all of them moving around between the frames. You'll note that the process, basically the process removes anything which does not stay the same between frames, so basically anything moving. Now that we have the pictures, the process itself is very simple. We go to File and then to Scripts, and then further down Statistics. Now we have to choose a stack mode, and the one we want, there's various possibilities, but the one we want is median, which is the process used for getting rid of people. And we also tick to attempt to automatically align source images. That's in case of any slight movement of the camera. Then we go to Browse, get to the folder with the pictures in, and select them all, and OK. And now just click OK. And as the process goes through the pictures, it loads them all into layers, and then checks to find anything which moves between frames and replaces that with an area where there's nothing moving, so basically the building. Right, so the first thing we need to do is to flatten the image, because the process creates a smart object which we want to get rid of before we do anything else. So just layer and flatten image, and now I'm going to do a duplicate layer, and as you can see on the image, there's some parts of the picture where there's bits of people left. Basically, they haven't moved enough between the frames. So we're going to use we can use either the heal or the clone tool. We're going to use the heal tool, as that's very simple to show, and just demonstrate on this with a few of them, give you an idea of what's involved. Obviously, with a final picture, you'd do a lot more than this. Use a clone tool as well, perhaps. You'll note that the camera at the top was not able to handle the full range of light in the image. Before the sequence of images which I used for the processing, I took an HDR picture. There are various ways of doing this. but I use the menu to let's plan it again. Use the menu to select and copy the HDR image over the original. So we go to the HDR image, go to select all, and then edit, copy. This can also be done with the keyboards, of course. And then go to the picture we did, edit and paste. Now create a white layer mask and use the black brush to block out the top HDR image and go back down to the image where the people have been removed. So very easy to do. And those are all in black in the mask. Getting flatten it. Now we're going to create a another duplicate layer, and the next step is to straighten up the image because you can see the verticals aren't straight. So to do this, very simple. Go to filter, and up here is lens correction, and go for custom and vertical perspective. So obviously it's going to be further editing I would do, but that basically is the system, and that's the end of this video.